The price of Bitcoin is $34,787. As per usual, I've got a bunch of different trades open. I'm going to explain these in today's video, and I have changed them just a little bit. You can see now we're only 2.3 million long on Bitcoin, 585,000 long on Ethereum, and of course $531,000 long on Solana. Out of those, we've got $35,000 profit on Solana, $9,000 profit on Ethereum, and $39,000 profit on Bitcoin, with $90,000 profit taken and $7,000 profit taken. Now, yesterday I pointed out that I was a little bit concerned about the trades that I had opened because they hadn't been paying out for 24 hours or so, and I showed a small amount of insecurity about the way that I was positioned. To explain what I'm talking about here, I've got a Solana position, $570,000 worth of Solana in this position. I took this Solana position earlier today. However, it has been just messing me around all day. And the question is it time to be going long on Solana again, to ride it up like we made 80 grand off it last time? Or is it time to not be in a long position because Solana's going to head to the downside? Also, we summarized in that video that it was probably the time to be long on Solana, and we took that long on Solana position, and that's the position that we've got today on Solana, and that's all looking fantastic. If we show you the price of Solana and what it's done since yesterday's video, you could see in yesterday's video when I made it, the price was kind of around these levels. It has since rallied up overnight, and that's why we've got a $34,000 profit on that trade right now to add to the additional 80k we already took. Trading Solana's been fantastic. Can't fault it. And to be honest, I'm still pretty bullish on it because, you look at the daily, look at all that rallying that we've been doing. But let's put things into perspective by going over to the weekly chart and zooming out a little bit. And, we're nowhere near the highs where Solana has been in the past. And you can imagine, look, $500,000 position, what it's going to be worth when Solana is $248 a coin. I mean, that's a $2 million profit on that right there. So we can hope. There's nothing wrong with hoping for the best. Anyway, today we're going to get into everything. Do drop a like on today's video and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We grew by 80 subscribers yesterday, which is insane. So thank you very much to everybody that is new to the channel. If you're wondering who I am, my name's Jordan. I've been trading cryptocurrency since 2013. I do a generally good job at it, and you should follow me on YouTube. So do slap that like, do subscribe, and let's crack on with today's video, where we're going to discuss the current open trades. We're going to discuss about the Sandbox announcing a new trade fund. Perhaps this is something that you yourself can make money from. And where better else to start than this particular Bitcoin chart here. Now, I've also got something interesting to show you. If I double click on this screen here, you'll see a little indicator popping up here. You can't really see it because it's not really focusing very well with the camera, but this is something very interesting. I'm going to be talking about it pretty soon. It's going to be free for Crypto Saving Expert Plus users, and the accuracy for it is insane. It completely outperforms Bitcoin. It's something that we've been working on now for 2 years. It's really good. We just need to kind of sort out these. These are white and some of them are green, and it confuses the way the camera looks, so we need to reassess the way that it looks. Anyway, this is an interesting formation for Bitcoin right now, because Bitcoin is forming, of course, a bull pennant. That bull pennant is nothing that we've not seen before on the price of Bitcoin. If we to zoom in on the price of Bitcoin right now and look at this bull pennant in a little bit more detail, you can see that there are several different stages to this bull pennant. You've got your inner pennant, you've got your outer pennant, and you've got an extra level of resistance here that is not really part of the pennant. Now, that extra level of resistance is the thing that's kind of preventing us breaking to the upside. That extra level of resistance is currently sat at about $35,000. Current price of Bitcoin, $34,818. My expectation this weekend is we actually go up to about $36,000 at some point between Saturday and Sunday. Now, I don't expect this to be a particularly long-lived pump. I think that it's probably going to come to an end before the course of the weekend closes, or however else to say that, because of course we've got a CME gap here at $34,890. However, still expecting a rally up on Bitcoin's price. Not expecting to form a huge CME gap, but kind of expecting to get up to about $36,000, retest of the high, and then Monday morning, kind of a drop to the downside. Now, look, if we don't come up to $36,000 this weekend, it's likely
that next week we're going to go up to $36,000. If we hit $36,000 this weekend, it's likely that Monday will be a down day, and that'll allow this pennant to kind of grow into what potentially could be a bit of a reversal formation as Bitcoin perhaps comes down to $33,000 back down to these levels here and wipes out a bunch of longs. My take profit on my trades right now, I'm looking at $36,000. I'd like to see $36,000. My preference would be we see it on Tuesday, not on Sunday, but I don't get to choose. I just get a funny feeling. And I've had, just to point out, how many funny feelings have I had recently and how many of them are paid off? Just get a funny feeling about it. And all my funny feelings for the past 2 months now have all paid off. Sometimes in a bull market, experience pays. And I just feel like I've seen this same thing before where it rallies up a little bit on a weekend, dumps down on the Monday morning. And then everybody goes long, and then it dumps even more going into Tuesday, liquidates a bunch of longs, and then it's the best time to go long. That can happen on a somewhat regular basis in the world of crypto. You will have seen it happen before. So just keep your eyes peeled and don't be over leveraging yourself in this market. Like, it can get very, very volatile. Now, if we look at the profit that we've got across the board right now, the question is, should we be taking any of these profits? Like, we've got $4,000 profit now on the Harmony trade. And I was talking about this the other day, saying, look, the Harmony trade hasn't been paying yet. And Harmony, over the course of the past kind of 24 hours or whatever, has started to rally to the upside. It's only up 10% so far, but I'm actually going to increase the size of my trade here again and slap in an extra, how many should we buy? 1, 2, 3, I don't know, something like that. There we go. One more for good luck. Bosh, bosh, bosh. So now we're 50, one more. Go on. Please enter my order quantity. There we go. Right, let's do it again. And I didn't know we went out of the box. And then one more. There we go. Right, so we've brought our order entry up here. We're now $75,000 long on Harmony. Basically, what I do when I'm placing an altcoin trade, because if you look at these charts on the long term, and you're going, how do I trade this profitably? When you're looking at placing an altcoin trade, what you should be looking for is, look, how down is it? The answer is Harmony is very, very, very down. It used to be 36 cents, it's currently 1 cent. So with it being, it used to be 36 cents and it's currently 1 cent, yeah, sure, it's a buy. It might do a 36x. Then the next question is, okay, where is its recent high? And I'm looking at all of this stuff and going, okay, it's recent high. So the target for us locally is around 3 cents. So it's around 3 times higher than where the current price is. That would be your kind of longer term target in this kind of market. And then, so what you do is you place a position, you place a medium-sized position. So on this one, I went with a $40,000, $50,000 position size. I waited till I was a little bit in profit on it, and now I've doubled the size of my position. And I'll do it again. So the next time it goes up another 10%, I'll double the size of my position. And that allows me to average in at these low levels and consistently make a lot of money doing it. Like, we're up $5,000 and it's been less than 24 hours. So there's a lot of ways that you can make money from doing this. The same thing that happened here with Solana. So Solana went down. It went down to a low level. I opened a position and then it went up a little bit. So I bought a bit more and well, not vice versa, but now we're $31,000 in a profit. A little bit down on what we were 5 minutes ago, but still, when you're playing with such large amounts of money, things do tend to get volatile. This is the Bitcoin trade here. It's currently, yeah, it appears to be 57x leverage, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what leverage you're using because we're 85% in a profit with $40,000 down. We've got $90,000 profit out of the trade and $191,000 in equity in our trading account right now. And I want to point out as well, if you've been following the channel for more than a week, you'll know that 2.5 weeks ago now, I had only $20,000 in this account. You can look back at any of the videos, you'll see. I had $20,000 in this account and it was looking pretty bleak, to be honest. But all you need to do is just stir up a little bit of spice in the markets and everything picks up all of a sudden. So again, if you are interested in trading, you're in the UK and you're looking at what I'm doing right now and you're going, look, I fancy a crack at that, use BitGet. BitGet is the best exchange that you could possibly be using in the UK. Unfortunately, if you are in the UK, you can't use BYBIT. And BYBIT is a great platform, but you can't use it in the UK. So if you're outside of the UK, you'll find a link for BYBIT in today's video description. But if you're inside the UK, you'll find a link for BitGet. And if you're not using BitGet, do check it out and you'll get a bunch of free stuff when you sign up for it. And currently there is an offer on the link in today's video description that gives you up to $30,000 for free, as well as a 20% deposit bonus. So say that you deposit $100, they'll give you $20 extra. I think if you deposit like $10,000, they'll give you $2,000 extra. So it depends on how much money you deposit and how much money you trade with, and then you get your extra deposit bonus and all that stuff. But all of the information for that is on the link in today's video description. Now, back to the video. We've got a lot to discuss still. Got nice profits on the board here, slightly less nice than what it was 5 minutes ago because it appears that on the short time frame, Bitcoin did just drop down ever so slightly, getting rejected at this level of resistance here at $34,877, not quite making it up to that $35,000 level. And to be honest, it's probably going to be a lot of sideways over the course of this weekend. If we fail here, which it appears that we have done in the short term, we'll probably come down, we'll retest this level of support here around 34,600, and then probably bounce between these two levels here for a little bit, and then maybe break to the upside. I'm expecting probably a break of 35,000 around 8 p.m. today, just based off experience and a funny feeling that I've got. But overall, probably going to be a sideways weekend with the main trades to be taken. If we don't pump up to $36,000, and my funny feeling is not correct, the main trades are going to be taken on Monday morning. So on that note, what do we have in today's cryptocurrency news? The Sandbox announces a new creator fund. Make sure to slap a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss anything from me in the future. Now, the other thing would be that Arthur Hayes is buying Solana in a mixed announcement. I just get the funny feeling about Solana is going to go well. And this, for me, this is nothing more than saying, look, it's probably time to be wading back into the altcoin market on a significant scale. So in the coming days, on the main channel, I'm getting back to making daily altcoin videos. So leave your altcoin suggestions in today's video description, and then go and subscribe to this channel and my main channel, which is called That Martini Guy. Don't ask about the name. I chose it when I was 16 years old, and I don't even drink martini because it's a bit too sweet for me these days. It's a bit of vermouth. It's I mean, the vermouth's not terrible, but the martini, I had some martini champagne stuff the other day. Asti, that was it. Way too sweet, like really sweet. Not very nice, to be honest. Anyway, on that note, thank you all very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, do drop a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the links and information in today's video description, the various different cryptocurrency trading things. This was all educational information. You should not trade off based off anything that I've said. And have a fantastic day, everybody. Disclaimers out of the way. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.